Hey, welcome to Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. My name is Maxine and I work here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Apologies there was no video last week. It's obviously the summer holidays and we have been super busy. It actually properly started getting busy this week because I think like southern schools and northern schools, all the schools are off now. So yeah, it's finally starting to get a little bit busy. These guys are ready for us opening this morning. Our poor meerkats, we've had them for so many years. This is quite an old kind of family group. Our dominant male and dominant female, goodness me, they passed on probably around 4 or 5 years ago at least. So now we have kind of their elderly offspring and they're getting on a little bit. We have actually got some new plans for the meerkats coming soon, so I'll keep you up to date with that, and also porcupines. So that's quite exciting too. I'll keep you up to date as and when that happens. So, some of you may know it was our 10th birthday party last Saturday, which was great. The weather was really nice. We had so many people turned up. It was really awkward because obviously we would have loved to like welcome so many more people to it, but because of like our entrance and the amount of people that had to enter it in such a short period of time, it was just a torrent of people. It was like a river coming through the entrance and out of the gift shop. Like you couldn't get in, which was great. It would have been nice to obviously invite more people, but it was just really tricky. But yeah, we had toasted marshmallows, we had keepers based at all the different like enclosures doing talks kind of all evening, throwing enrichment in. In the Wild Theatre you were making like enrichment in the shape of envelopes, and then they were chucking the envelopes in for the raccoons, so everyone could write like a happy birthday card to the raccoons, and then they could post a little bit of raccoon food into it and then throw it in the enclosure. So the raccoons had a great night. At the otters we had Hannah was down here and she was doing some bits and pieces with the otters, and the otters put on a great show, so that was super cool. The otter pond is red. That is normal for our summers. I don't know why it goes red every year. It's like a different type of algae. We will literally clear it out once a week and it just instantly, like within 24 hours, turns red. I guess it's better than green. I don't know. It's a bit festive, isn't it? But that's fine. It's nothing to worry about. All the animals got enrichment on the night. Some animals were interested in their enrichment and some just weren't. It was really nice. We had a lot of people come down who have been visiting us for years, and we also had some people that had never even been to the zoo before came to our birthday party, which I thought was really weird. I was like, where did you come from? But never mind, that's cool. So we got some new fans on the night. We're just in our rainforest lookout, just having a quick look in here. That little baby Goeldi monkey is like off all the time now, and he's getting big. So like that's super exciting. So when they've been feeding, you can make it out because it's obviously quite a bit smaller than mum and dad. But yeah, definitely if you do visit, come down and have a look, especially probably around like mid to late morning. And you'll see the little one kind of running around. We don't know what sex it is yet. We need to actually catch it up and microchip it and have a proper look. It's a little bit difficult to tell unless you can actually get your hands on it. Also got some exciting plans for in here coming soon too. So definitely, this is a video of kind of like loads of cool stuff's going to be happening, but I can't tell you it. I'm sorry. So yeah, we don't know if that's a little boy or a little girl yet, but we'll find out soon. We're just kind of letting it get used to kind of life before we get our hands on him. Little Fender, baby bat, he's doing well too. He's putting weight on every day, still going home with keepers every night. But he has started spending a little bit of time in the bat house, getting used to bat noises and seeing the other bats and smelling the other bats. As an individual, he properly stinks of bat. It is fascinating how much he's like generating that musky smell just on his own. You would think you need a lot of bats, but no, you just need one, and he's dead smelly. But he's doing really well, so that's cool. I did put a press release out about last week, and it was kind of like, the press release was meant to be Northumberland Zoo keepers care for rare bat, because it was meant to be about like the hand rearing and how unusual and unique that was. But unfortunately, as they do, the news people, they always pick out whatever they want from your press release and turn it into their thing. So instead, they totally focused on the fact that his name was Fender, and I was like, oh. So it just sounded like we had a bat born and we called it Fender after a northeast icon, which is fine, but that wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story was that they're hand rearing a bat. Like, that's so weird. But no. His name is Fender, and that's it. So that was a bit disappointing. So that kind of fell flat on its face. But yeah, you can't expect the media to just like embrace bats. Look at these two this morning. And the capybara. We're gonna step over here. Oh, look. They're enjoying some browse this morning. Pablo and Tobias. Tobias is on the left there. He's the one with the big white beard. Here's Pablo in front of us. He's a lot darker. Although he is starting to get a little white beard as well. And the capybaras have just skated inside there. So these guys are doing well. So soon, again, this is another one of those coming soon things. This video is a little bit mishmash because I don't really have one particular thing to talk about, because we're kind of in progress with a lot of things. So what we've done is we've built a whole new paddock here for the tapirs. With a big kind of like pondy lake thing in it, right? So the keepers, obviously it's the summer now, so we haven't got as much time on our hands, but the keepers are currently kind of decking it out with, they're going to put some structures in here and some hanging feeders and whatnot, so the tapirs are going to have access to this whole area and the capybara as well. So it's going to be like a huge South American paddock. Just to give him a bit more space and give him a bigger pool. The pools that we have at the moment are both concrete, and they are good, like they're fine for what you need, but we just wanted to give them more. So as this paddock comes along, it's massive. All the way down the bottom here. This is that massive hole that my dad was digging. It's slowly filling up. It's just taking time. So the idea is, you can see there's some big steps in there. The idea is the tapirs have and the capybaras have access to this massive pond, and the pond is going to be obviously deeper than this, and you'll be able to see them in the water quite close up, because we don't really have a pond or lake like this on show anywhere else. And then this area down here, this is all going to get kind of redeveloped at some point. That's our first ever capybara house from like 2018, I think it was, when we got them, which has then been retrofitted into like a lemur house and then all kinds of stuff. So, but it's just kind of a wasteland. So that's lemur woods there, which is looking glorious. Everything always looks really, really nice in the summer. But yeah, so this looks a bit of a mess. We planted loads of trees and plants in the back of this kind of berm to try and strengthen it, so that hopefully it won't like wash away, but it won't. It's fine. So we're all the way down here now. Look at how mature and lovely these enclosures look in the summer. So nice. All the raccoons go up in this oak tree, and then you can't see them. You can hear them, but you can't see them. It's insane. No, there's a couple out and about. But we opened up our snow leopards, the new paddock here, and now we've got this path down here, so you can actually come and see our raccoons from this view, which is awesome because this is a whole new view. So you can actually see right into the middle of the paddock. Here's Misha. She's happy to see us. Misha is a very dark raccoon, and she's got like a big chunk missing out of her left ear, so she's quite easy to tell. We have got our zoo life camera in here, but unfortunately, because of, there's Ralph there, because of trees that keep growing in between the snow leopard house and our internet kind of connection thing, we keep losing internet down here, which means that the cameras keep going offline, which is a bit annoying. Oh, bless them. Do you know, it's going to be such a sad day when we have no raccoons left. Yeah, because obviously in England they're not allowed, you're not allowed to breed them, you're not allowed to get them, you know, so once they're gone, because they're invasive species, so if they escape then they'll destroy the ecosystem, which is fair, I get it. But our guys aren't going to do anything. But I can hear a raccoon in the tree, but I can't see him. I can just hear some scratching on bark. Here's a snow leopard paddock, which is looking really smart still. Looking really good. I'm just working on at the moment sorting out the tannoys so that we can actually put some loudspeakers up down here. So I've got them all ready to go. It's very, I'm not an IT person, but yeah, I seem to do all the IT stuff, which is hard. So I'm going to put some big tannoy speakers up here so that when we do the snow leopard talks, we can actually kind of project all the way around here so people can spread out a bit. Whereas right now, everyone kind of crowds around a keeper, and then it's just a bit, it's not very good. Let's see where the girls are. I don't know. They must be in bed. Oh no, they're up there. So, I can't tell if there's one or two up there, but up on top there, they seem to be doing really well. They're, obviously they'll be excited to get out into this new enclosure, which I'll show you where we're up to on it, because we ripped out the left-hand side, the left-hand paddock, to do the same as what we've done on the right-hand side. Very much like the first paddock, the other paddock we've done. This is quite a bit smaller, so it's less of a job, but we've had other priority jobs that have popped up, and we have such a small maintenance team, so we just have to like delegate depending on what the priorities are. So we're going to be getting back on this week. We've built up a bit of a wall here so that we can just put all these vents in the same level, which makes life a lot easier for hot wire and all kinds of stuff. We're going to actually put the fence all the way to the end. We've just left it open for vehicular access. We used to have a double door vehicle gate here, but obviously like when you've only got this much viewing on this paddock and that is it, using that percentage of area for double gate for a vehicle is stupid. So, but you know, you don't think about these things. So instead what we've got is my dad's built a brand new gate that we're going to put in halfway down there, a vehicle gate that goes out the side and it pops out next to the bee apiary, so that this can be just full aspect viewing here. Now, why do we need a double vehicle gate, you ask? That seems a bit excessive. So in the event where we've got two snow leopards, right? If we can't find a snow leopard, and we've obviously got cameras in the house, we can walk around both paddocks. But if you can't find one and say, you know, they're missing for several hours, you need to be able to enter the enclosure to continue looking, say like on top of the rock piles, in the bushes, places that you can't see. And the only way you can do that legally and safely is in a vehicle. So our Polaris, which has doors on it, needs to be able to fit in that double door system so that we can safely enter the enclosure in a secure vehicle and drive around the enclosure. So that's why you have to have a double door system for vehicles. So that's going to go through here because there's a bit of a there's a non-existent hedge here because the bee apiary is right there. So we're going to put the double vehicle door here, and then it doesn't block viewing, which is nice. So we have extended the fence posts in here. We've done a little bit of painting, but it's a massive job painting all this mesh so that it's black and it blends in. They've started putting the overhang electric fence thingies on the posts. In fact, they're all there. We've also decided to put a water feature in this side, so it's not going to be like a waterfall. It's going to be more like if you type in like Himalayan rockery stream thing, they look they're very like, you don't really see the water very much. You just kind of see like a bit of bubbling water amongst pebbles. So we've sank a IBC tank in there, and we're going to put a couple of pumps in there. We've already ran the hose pipe up to there so it can cycle through. So we'll put more like pebbly stuff in here, and then it'll just be a really nice feature, I think. And see what the girls think as well. We'll put some rocks and logs and stuff across it, and some more big rocks here. We've got to get some more weed barrier down here so we can cover this with rocks too, so it'll just be nice rocks for them to be on. We've already translocated the 2 big bushes that were here, and we've put them in the back there, so yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Whether or not we're going to keep those 2 poles, I don't know. We have utilized one of them next door as a feed pole. Which worked really well, so I'm not sure, but yeah, hopefully we'll get this done over the next couple of weeks. If it's not done for the summer, it doesn't matter, because we've already gained so much viewing space around that one snow leopard paddock that that's like almost enough, but like this is just a massive bonus. So once this is done, that'll be nice. But yeah, sorry, that's a bit of a mishmash of an update today. We're all just a bit fried because we have so much on. Obviously I'm working on planning for the other extension of the zoo, which I've kind of mentioned in previous videos, so there's a lot going into that. We've already got several species kind of lined up, so once everything's good to go, I'll let you know what they are. It's exciting. But yeah, we've still got a lot of work that we need to do in the main zoo site too, so it's never ending. When you build something nice and new, it makes something else look really old. Why is that a thing? I wish it wasn't, but it is. Never mind. I hope you enjoyed that update. If you've got any questions, pop them below. If you joined us for our 10th birthday, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was such a lush night. A couple of our staff said that doing summer nights kind of opening would be a great idea. What do you think? Is that something you'd be up for? I know some of the evening shots for photographers would be quite cool because the lights are really pretty. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't done already, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the Northumberland Zoo YouTube channel, and I shall see you next time.